Hey everyone, strap in and hold on tight because 2026 has barely started, and the Fed just lit the fuse on what could be the biggest liquidity bomb in crypto history. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. The Fed has quietly, stealthily, and without fanfare flipped straight back into full-blown QE mode. They're calling it reserve management purchases. Let's cut the nonsense. This is money printing, plain and simple. After years of letting the balance sheet shrink, they're now expanding it again. Yesterday alone, $8.16 billion flooded into the system. Scheduled ahead, 40 to 80 billion every single month, and that's just the opening act. This is the shot. Heard around the crypto world, famed investor Leard, the guy who's been right on almost every major macro turn, just went on record saying, "You can smell the big print coming. When it hits, Bitcoin is going to scream. We are going to double or triple very, very quickly." And he's not alone. Macro queen Alden calls it the gradual print era, not one explosive bazooka, but relentless, unstoppable liquidity injections month after month to keep the treasury market functioning, prop up deficits, and stop a full-blown crisis. The Fed tried to rebrand it, act like it's no big deal, just reserve management, but we're not stupid. This is QE on steroids, and it's accelerating. Look at the numbers. Yesterday, the Fed scooped up 20 billion of the 58 billion 3-year notes. That's 35%. Today, 14.8 billion of the 42 billion 10-year notes, another 35%. Every Thursday, we get the balance sheet update, and this week it's going to show explosive growth. Gradual print is morphing into the big print right before our eyes. And Bitcoin? Oh man, Bitcoin is coiled like a spring ready to launch into orbit. Remember what happened to gold and gold miners in 2023? Powell's tightening crushed them. Everyone was walking around shell-shocked, wondering if it would ever come back. Then, liquidity flipped, and BAM 150% plus gains in a single year. Bitcoiners are living that exact same moment right now. If you bought near the $124,000 top and you're sitting at $90,000, yeah, it hurts. But those of us who've been in this game for a decade know one truth. Bitcoin can lose 70% of its value and still come roaring back with absolute vengeance. Right now, the chart looks bearish, broken below the 50-week moving average, but that's the trap. That's the exact setup that lulls everyone to sleep right before the rocket ignites. When the big print really lands, this thing is going to flip so violently upward it'll make your head spin. We're talking potential 2x, 3x, maybe even more. In a very short window, Leard said it best. It's going to scream. And it's not just Bitcoin. The entire altcoin market is about to get absolutely juiced. XRP just secured massive UK FCA regulatory approval, a gigantic green flag for Ripple's global payments domination. Chainlink landed its own spot ETF with zero fees for months. BitTensor DAO is already up 270% since Christmas, because NVIDIA's CEO basically handed them the narrative on a silver platter, turning excess energy into portable intelligence currency. Bitcoin revolution, but for AI, the signal is deafening. Liquidity is flooding back. Institutions are piling in. The next leg higher isn't coming, it's already loading. 0.2026 isn't just another bull cycle. It's the one where crypto finally breaks free and goes mainstream on steroids. So tell me, which rocket are you strapping into? Bitcoin for the safe 2 to 3x? Solana for tokenization speed? XRP for payments? Chainlink for oracles? DAO for AI? Drop it in the comments right now. Read every single one. Smash that like button if you can feel the bull energy coursing through your veins. Subscribe and hit the bell, because we're tracking this monster move every single day. The countdown is over. The rocket is fueled. The launch sequence has begun. Let's ride this thing to the moon and beyond together. See you tomorrow. Stay savage.